It's the Makin Moves Podcast, featuring Darren James and Tyler Alexander.
I love these guys.
Because they're funny, they're entertaining.
Talking everything about mindset, money, and motivation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Real facts, real truth, and real estate.
Come on, let's go.
All right, folks. Unbelievable week this week. Coming up 4th of July. Episode number 9 on the podcast. Makin Moves Podcast, talking about mindset, money, and motivation with my friend, co-host, and real estate guru, T.A. Tyler Alexander.
What up? Happy to be here. Stoked for the 4th.
The 4th, man. What you got going on? What you going to be doing?
So we're, me and my wife are going to Texas. So we're going on a little, found this Airbnb. It's like a 1,200 acre ranch. And they got fishing, swimming, hunting. You can like ride horses, do all kinds of stuff, rent boats.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, so we're going to go out there and seclude, get up there Thursday morning, turn my phone off, and turn it back on Sunday.
What part of Texas is it in?
It's in Palestine, Texas. Not the ones that are against the Israelis, but Palestine, Texas. So it's about an hour north of Houston, not Houston, the Woodlands.
The Woodlands, yeah.
Yeah. It's about an hour north of the Woodlands. It's about 5.5 hours away. So
that's not bad at all.
Yeah. So I told her, I was like, well, she asked me what we want to do for the 4th like a month ago. And at that time I had my buddy Devin had invited me to his parents' house and stuff to go over there for the 4th. We got invited to go to Dakota's house in Austin for the 4th, and then my family invited me to go do something.
And we invited you to go do something.
But this was before y'all did, and so this was like a month ago. And so Shelby asked me, I said, look, let's just go somewhere just us two. I said, so that way I can't tell all these people no, we have an excuse on why we're doing it. Yeah. And she was like, all right, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I said, I want to do something we've never done before. I want to be like secluded, in the woods, a cabin in the woods, where we can do multiple things, where I can fish, and we can swim and hang out, do whatever.
You don't know how to fish.
I'll show you how to fish, boy. You don't know who you're talking to.
You can't even bait a hook.
My God. I taught Bill Dance how to bait a hook.
Oh, my God. Bill Dance, bro. Look, so that's a funny story about Bill Dance, right? So Bill Dance, Jason's now big into fishing. He's watching all these bloopers from Bill Dance. I love it.
Oh, the bloopers? Yeah. They're all over TikTok. Where his trolling motor gets loose and he's running around the water.
The snake falls on him in the boat. He falls out the boat.
Yeah, his bloopers are freaking hilarious.
That would be Darren right there.
It would be you. That's probably what you look like when you go fish.
I'll be walking on water.
Yeah, right.
The snake fall on me. 2 things happen when I see a snake: a bowel movement and a physical movement. I'm shitting and getting, baby. I'm gone. That's a guarantee.
That is a guarantee. That is a guarantee. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to go fish and do some stuff, and I'll go hang out there. So we'll be there 4 days and come back Sunday.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, what y'all doing?
We're just having a little get-together at the house. That's it.
Okay. That's it. I thought y'all were going to Galveston. Y'all aren't doing that anymore?
No. Get together at the house. That's all we're doing.
That'd be good. Yeah, I was telling Jen about this place. I was talking to her today, and so they got like 10 cabins on this giant ranch, and the ranch was made to where like you don't ever have to leave it. Like it has everything there. You can rent ATVs and 4-wheelers for the whole time, so you can drive them to the lake.
That's awesome.
And every cabin is like 50 acres apart from the other cabin. And so you have your own little space, but like you're all on the ranch. So I was telling her, me and her were talking about, she's like, that would be a cool like team thing to do.
Yeah,
if you can get 4 or 5 people to come, everyone gets a cabin, and then you hang out for the weekend.
That'd be cool. That'd be great.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you got to tell me how it is when you get back.
I will. The cabin's nice.
I
mean, if only, I was telling her, for 7 days, for 4 days, it's $700.
That's a great
price.
It's
not expensive at all, and it's a nice little cabin. It's got like a hammock. It's got a big wraparound porch. Yeah. So it's really cool. So I'm pumped about that.
As long as you're not sleeping on like the ground or something.
Oh yeah, no, none of that. None of that. Maybe in the other Palestine, but not in Palestine, right. Texas. Not there. But
that sounds like fun, man. So one of the things I want to talk about on the podcast today is it's big being into the community, right? And people are always looking for great places to go when they move into an area, whether they're moving out of state, moving in state, whatever the case may be. You're always looking for different places. So let's talk about Baton Rouge and Denham Springs and Gonzales, Prairieville, just the general surrounding greater Baton Rouge area. Some of the places you like to visit and eat and so forth. So one of my favorite places here in Denham Springs, 2 of them actually, Duke's and Don's Seafood. I like both of them. Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to Don's when I leave here. I got a meeting over there right when I leave here. So, but yeah, I love their food. Fantastic.
Ran by great people as well.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. What's some of your favorites?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so mine, breakfast-wise, that a lot of people, well, if you're local to Denham Springs, but a lot of people don't, is Whistle Stop.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's original Denham Springs. God, I don't know how long. I mean, it's got to been here since the Antique District was here. It looks like so it's been here forever, locally owned, and it's just a small little. They probably got 5 tables in there.
Yeah.
And the food is homemade, home cooked food. Like it's not plastic eggs and stuff. And even their lunch is awesome too.
Yeah, they sell coffee there and stuff and everything.
Everything, and they got a little porch you can sit on
Cool
right by the train track. So that's. Breakfast wise, it used to be Down Home Grill, but that they moved. Now they're Jaegers, and they're not Watson anymore. But breakfast wise, that's definitely my go to place. Lunch wise, now this one may surprise you, only because I had it the other day and it was amazing. Again, is meatballs.
Oh, fantastic!
I love me some meatballs. Yeah. I know they battled with some roaches in the past, but they're over that, and the food tastes great. If it didn't taste great, the roaches wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So
meatballs is good. Really
I love meatballs. That's another homemade home. I like home cooked places. Like it's so hard to find that nowadays. You know, unless you get out to like Clinton, East Feliciana, they got some out there. But as far as Watson and Denham and all that goes, there's almost nothing. I don't know anything that's original. Even when I was in like Stories used to be my place. Stories Grocery right there in Watson. Best breakfast ever, and they're not there anymore. So. I think the Whistle Stop's the only place left.
Talking about Stories, what about those po' boys those babies had?
Oh, my gosh. Those shrimp po' boys.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You talk about, they must have had freaking half of the Chapel Isle Basin full of
doubt.
half of the Gulf, right? Full of shrimp. I mean, unbelievable how much shrimp.
Game changing. Actually, funny story to that. So I went to Live Oak, and my freshman baseball coach was Coach Kemp, old Fuzzy Kemp.
Yeah.
And he had a rule that if anything is left on the field after practice and he finds it, then it is his until you bring him a shrimp po' boys from Stories. Well, we all thought he was joking. Mm-hmm. Sure enough, I'm like 3 days in, and I leave my glove out there. And I found the next day at school, he told me about it. He's like, I got your glove. I'm like, okay. So I went to go get it back. He said, you owe me a shrimp po' boy. And I thought he was just messing me or whatever. Yeah. Dead serious for 4 days, he wouldn't give it back. I had to send my mom to Stories, get him a shrimp po' boy and bring it out to practice one day and give it to him. And he's sitting we're going through like hitting drills in the infield, and he's on the pitcher's mound just eating a shrimp po' boy from the store. Shrimp flying everywhere because there's like 180 shrimp on that po' boy.
It was unbelievable.
Yes, but it was so good.
When I first moved to Denham in 97, right, moved to Watson in 97, everybody talked about Stories. I'm like, what is a Stories place, right? Because they served pies there, homemade pies, and they served these po' boys. So went over there and they said, do you want a small, medium, or large po' boy or whatever? And I said, give me a large. Man, that thing fed 4 people.
No doubt.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. You had to put it in your passenger seat just to bring it.
You do. That's right. That's kind of like that, they're talking about that, the pizza place.
Yeah, Fat Boys Pizza.
Fat Boys Pizza down in Baton Rouge, right?
Yeah, tell that story.
Yeah, so I had a hatchback car, a Range Rover, and Tyler and I, we go over there. My wife tells me, hey, we're picking up some pizzas for dinner one day. So Tyler's eating at the house that night, and so we go into Fat Boys Pizza over there by LSU at the campus, and the guy brings out, and we ordered a small and a large, right? So he brings out a small pizza. Well, it's in the normal size large box, and I'm thinking that's the large pizza. I said, well, hey, I'm missing the small. He said, no, that is a small. And so then he brings me back this gigantic pizza box, and this pizza would not fit in the back of my car. We had to lay the seat down. The pizza was so damn big.
We almost had to put it on the trunk. On the hood. Yeah. Had to strap it in. That was still to this day the biggest box of pizza and the biggest slice. I mean, the pizza is the size of your head.
It is. And we took a picture. I still got a picture on my phone.
The size of it was
the size
massive.
Of your head.
And funny enough, like I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, maybe been longer than that. But Joey Chestnut did a pizza eating contest there because they do that Fat Boys contest, and now he holds a record. Now he ate 23 slices of that freaking pizza.
Oh my God!
I could barely eat one.
Yeah,
and that dude ate 23 slices.
That's
of it.
insanity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
they banned him from Speaking of July 4th, you can't ban Joey Chestnut from the hot dog eating contest when he is the goat of it.
Yeah.
And they banned him, so he can't compete this year.
Why did they ban him? For what? What was the reason behind that?
Because he got a new sponsor or some other hot dog company that sponsored him. Yeah. And so this one that sponsors, I guess this one, banned him from the contest. And that's the only reason they get so many views.
Yeah.
It's because of Joey Chestnut. But he's
You think how many hot dogs? We'll talk about hot dogs. How many hot dogs you think you can eat at a setting?
Like in a certain amount of time? Like I got like 10 minutes? Or
What is the normal time period? How long do they have
10
to do
minutes.
That? Okay, it's 10 minutes. How many do you think you can eat? If you had to guess.
I can probably get 6 or 7.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah, it is.
It is a lot of hot dogs.
And his is what, 100 and something?
That's insanity. Yes. Where does he put it at?
And it's disgusting.
Yeah,
because like
dipping
smushes
it in the water.
Oh, it's so gross.
Who can eat that?
It just mushes the bread up in his hand.
Who can eat that?
No, that was a couple of years ago. Me and my dad were watching it, And I was like, I wonder what he's going to do when this contest is over. And Dad said, probably go eat a chili cheese dog without water.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
A real hot dog. But
yeah. What other kind of contests? They got the hot wings contest. You ever been to Pluckers? Mm-hmm. So Pluckers,
I can't do that sauce.
There's no way.
I tried it.
Not a chance.
Yep, I tried it.
You got to wipe with a popsicle after you eat that. Baby.
You ain't lying.
That's a guarantee.
You ain't lying. You remember that beef jerky?
The beef jerky alley. Yeah, they had a beef jerky alley years ago in.
No, the one that we did in Florida.
In Florida,
that almost died.
Yeah,
because of you.
On fire.
Yeah. So we're in Orlando at the at the LPT conference, and we go shopping one day. And me and Darren found this beef jerky alley, so we go in there and we're trying all the different beef jerkies. And he had one that was called Mango Habanero, and it was on the wall where they're graded like mild to hot. That was like the hottest one. And so we asked him and said, "Is Mango Habanero your hottest one?" Because we tried it and it wasn't that hot. He said, "Oh no." He said, "I got another one behind the counter." And what was it? What was it called?
Devil's something.
Yes, Devil's. That's what we should have known one had devils in it. And so I said, "Is that one hot?" He said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I ain't eating it then." And Darren dared me $20, which is the worst $20 I've ever made in my life, to eat a bite of this beef jerky. And so the dude's like shaking his head no, like telling me not to do it. And I was like, you know what? I said, screw it. I said, if you do it, I'll do it. And the dude's like, oh. He said, okay. So he gets one piece out that's probably, I don't know, this big, and he cuts it in half and then cuts it in fourths. And so it was about the size of my pinky nail. It was the piece he gave me and the piece he ate. When I tell you, I went through 42 minutes of living hell. Like, I'm telling you, I was shitting fire out my eyes.
That's the best $20 I ever spent.
Yeah, it was everything. I went to the counter and I'm like, dude, I'm drinking this. I just opened the fridge and grabbed a water. I said, I'm not paying for this shit. He can. And I'm drinking it. And I turn around, he's got a Dippin' Dots machine. I go over there, I said, I ain't paying for these either. And I eat the Dippin' Dots, and after all that, still for 30 minutes, I thought I was dying. I thought I was dying because it got like under my tongue. And so it was like my throat and oh my God. That was the worst time of my life. And then he was like, yeah, I got a dude that comes about every month and he'll eat a whole bag in a sitting with no problem. I'm like, dude, there ain't no way.
You wouldn't do it again?
Never. Not in a million years.
Yeah.
Not for $20.
Yeah.
No. I almost had to buy $20 worth of ice cream just to feel normal. Yeah, I ain't doing that again. But
yeah, they had that beef jerky outlet in Denham Springs. People went up there. You had to sign a waiver to get the size of a toothpick, like the tip of a toothpick. Put it on your tongue, and you on fire right there.
Yeah, that wasn't no joke. I never did that.
That's not fun. That's too hot.
No, I love hot stuff, but not to that extreme.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So let me ask you this. So your go-to burger joint. You had one burger joint, and you said it's the best hamburger in Baton Rouge and Denham Springs. What is it?
I like...
no, that's not what I asked. I said, what is the best one? Now, which ones you like?
The best?
The best all around, one hamburger, bang.
Riverside Patty.
That's a lie.
No, Riverside Patty. That's my favorite. Wow, what do you say?
I think Don's is better than Riverside Patty.
You're insane.
Don's is a dang good hamburger.
Now I know what's wrong with it. I mean, Don's got good food all the way around. I've never tried their
hamburger is phenomenal.
I have tried their hamburger once. It was a good hamburger, really good, but I still like Riverside Patty.
Riverside's good. I'll give you that. Yep. Riverside's good.
So what do you think's the best?
Oh, Five Guys.
Five Guys.
I mean, no doubt about it. The brown bag special.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing.
Don't order a large fry.
That's what I was saying. They're 5 guys and a ton of fries.
Yeah, no doubt. Do not order a large fry.
Well, look, you can get a small and they dump it like it.
They dump the whole thing in the bag.
It becomes a whole large.
That's what I'm saying. The large is an entire bag this big full of fries.
No way you can eat all that.
No.
Impossible.
But yeah, Five Guys is my. That's got to be my go. Freddy's is collapsed.
What?
Dude, I had a Freddy's burger the other day. It was awful.
Really?
Absolutely awful. Like, it didn't even taste like a steak burger anymore.
Really?
Like, I don't know what they did, but it was terrible.
I hadn't been back there so in a while.
No, Five Guys is.
But I'll tell you what I do like out here in Denham. I like Takumi Japanese. Mm-hmm. That's my go-to place, man. If I could choose the last meal that I eat, it's going to be Japanese hibachi.
I know that.
I love it.
I do love me some Takumi.
I love it. What about Benihana's?
Nah, that's the goat.
Huh?
That's the goat.
You had it one time.
We need one down here.
What?
Yes, we need one down here. Benihana's is the greatest by far that I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But Takumi's good too.
Takumi's really good. Yeah,
Asahi's good. I've started getting their hibachi there.
Oh, the hibachi's good. Yeah, Jay cooks it in the back. Yeah, it's really good.
I love those noodles. That's the only place I know that has those udon noodles that are like thick and they're like sweet. I don't know how to explain it.
And you love it.
It's my stuff. You don't eat rice.
So what's your go-to place to eat if you're eating lunch in Denham?
Go-to place to eat.
You're not saying Chick-fil-A or freaking Raising Cane's.
I had small sliders today, So I switched it up. But that's normally my rotation. But if I had to pick my one go-to place that I would go sit down and eat in Denham, it would easily be Big Mike's.
Oh, I like Big Mike's.
I love Big Mike's.
You cannot go wrong.
No, you can't. Because they got
Mike's.
everything. Everything you can want on the menu there. It's universal. And then on the weekends, it's awesome. We'll go shoot pool up there and hang out. They got the LSU games on during LSU football season. So it's just an awesome environment. And it's all, once again, another locally owned company.
You know what I love about Big Mike's? During crawfish season, they do some unbelievable boiled crawfish. But you can get boiled crawfish like 2 pounds or 3 pounds of boiled crawfish with a side pound of boiled shrimp with all the potatoes, corns, and sausage. Money.
They're good. Big Mike's has some
really
good crawfish.
Really good crawfish.
I love me some Big Mike's. Yep. That's my place for sure.
Yeah, really good place. What about Days Smokehouse? You like Days?
Not a big fan.
No.
I like their
boudin balls are fantastic.
They are. They're massive.
They're
like this big.
They're very big. I wish it'd be smaller.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I used to get my deer burritos from there, and then I got burnt out of them. Yeah. And their smoked sausage, I got a pack of smoked sausage from there. I don't know if it was frozen because I normally go to the smokehouse and buy frozen and I'll cook it. I don't know, probably 5 or 6 months ago, and I got it home. I went to go cook it like the next day, and I opened it up, and it was just completely rotten.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Like the expiration date was right. Like it didn't expire, but it just smelled. I don't know. It was the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Well, it might have been a fluke or something.
Probably so, right? Because I've gotten good sausage from there for sure. Yeah. That's normally where I used to get all my sausage until we get it in like Charles now. But
nothing's perfect out there, right?
No
business is perfect. Not even ours.
Yeah, I just wish their boudin balls were smaller.
Me too.
That's about it. Like boudin bites. That's what I want. Yeah. Like that's how Billy's. Like Billy's in Lafayette, they give you those little bitty ones like that.
Oh really? Yeah. I've been to Billy's a couple times. I never got that.
That's the route to go. And their smoked boudin.
I love good crackling too.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got to take out a loan to get some.
Oh my God. No doubt about that.
It's like $40-something a pound.
It's insanity.
Stupid. And which I don't understand. That is like the trash part of the pig. Yeah. Like it's not. It's just like calamari. Like calamari, like one fish gets you a table size this much of calamari out of one fish. So why the hell is it so expensive? Yeah. Like, or am I saying is it calamari?
No,
I'm not calamari.
Calamari squid.
Yeah. No. What's the expensive fish eggs? What's that called?
Oh, caviar.
Caviar. Yeah. That's what it is. Yes, caviar. Yeah. I saw a TikTok the other day. Like one fish this size produces like 100-something pounds of caviar.
That's crazy.
And it's the most expensive damn thing there is. Yeah. But no. I shop around. I'm weird. I like collect meat.
Yeah.
Like I like trying different places.
You know what I'd love to do? So they got a restaurant that was in Bass Pro Shops with the aquariums in there.
I remember it, Alamorada.
Yeah, and it's shut down, right? I would love to take that and just make it an unbelievable luxury steakhouse.
That would be sick.
To where you can overlook that water right there at Bass Pro, just have a really good steak dinner just sitting right there. Think about how packed that would be.
It would be. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. If you could have an entrance where they didn't have to go through Bass Pro. Yeah. Because you got to get all dressed up to walk through some 4-wheelers and some boats and some camouflage clothes. Yeah. But my brother used to work there. That place was awesome.
Yeah, I love that place.
Because they had a big aquarium inside in the middle.
Cool. It was cool. The food wasn't that great. That's why it shut down.
Yeah.
But as far as, you can't come serve fake fish over here in Louisiana.
Right.
That's why Captain D's in Macon, Louisiana. They serve fake fish over here. But
you got Longhorn right there too. So I don't know if you could put a steakhouse there.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you can go one step up. Yeah, Longhorn got a good filet though.
Yeah, they do.
Flo's
filet, baby. Ooh. You can't beat that $50 special.
Tell you what, that's a win.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Get some fries and dip it in that sauce that comes out in that steak.
So my go-to place that I eat normally 3-4 times a week is Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Yeah. So you don't care for Mexican food too much.
I'll eat it.
Who do you think has the best Mexican? Because Livingston Parish is definitely not short on Mexican food. You got Victoria's, you got El Rancho, you got Sombreros, you got Victoria's. Did I say that already?
You got Casa Maria,
Poppy's. You got so many places. Where do you think the go-to place is?
The best Mexican food I've ever had is El Paso, right next to Trick Shot. Is that El Paso or Rancho?
That's El Paso. Yeah.
El Paso, right there by Trick Shots by Frogs. Yeah. Greatest Mexican food I've had. My best environment, the one that I'll go to anytime, is Casa Maria because Fahim, he's freaking awesome. He's done some amazing things up there. And they're very community driven, so I love Fahim to death, and I talk to him every time I go up there. But that environment in Casa Maria is untouchable, which El Paso has a cool environment too, but I just prefer Fahim, so that's my two places.
I like Fahim, really good. I like Sombreros. Tommy is fantastic, and Walker as well. He does a lot for the community too, so them two together, powerhouses as far as Mexican food here.
Absolutely. I don't know how you're not half Mexican for how much you meet.
I can speak it kind of good.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
I'll finish the podcast in Spanish.
What? Okay.
See? So
all I remember, so en el nombre del Padre y del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo.
I don't know what that means. I guess in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That's what it means, exactly. See, and then you can go, Padre nuestro, que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra, como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestros pan de cada día. Anyway, that's the Our Father in Spanish.
Okay. Make sure you put some closed captions on those whenever it goes out.
That's what that is. And so, so I took many years of Spanish. And
you needed that for police force?
Entiende español un poco. That means I speak a little bit of Spanish and understand it.
Did you have to do that for police?
No, I did it in high school. I did 4 years in high school when I did it. And I got out of it, and then I started downloaded an app to try to learn it a little bit more. Or like when we go on like new construction sites and so forth with real estate, I can communicate with the people there because a lot of them are Hispanic, and it just helps without the language barrier. That's another thing. Let's talk about that for a minute. I wonder why in the world we ever had a language barrier. Like why couldn't we just have one language? One language that everybody speaks. That way there's no issues regarding communication. There's no issues of what's being said. Like, why do we have Hispanic? Why do we have Portuguese? Why do we have the Chinese or whatever, and different dialects of that, Mandarin and so forth and so on, right?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we just have just one language? And when we were born, right, God made us all. And with that being said, why do we all have different tastes? Like you may taste Sombrero's food and say, God, this is fantastic. I may taste it and say, no, I don't think it's so good, or whatever the case may be, right? And why does everybody have a different taste on different things?
Weird.
Like I know, it's weird.
It's weird. I also think it's weird how like every person that was ever invented has different DNA.
Yeah.
Like that is crazy. The amount of how many people have been on this earth.
Yep.
Not one single person
is 100% identical.
100% identical.
That's right.
That is crazy to me. Like absolutely crazy.
But everybody has a doppelganger.
They do. That is true.
Everybody
that is true.
does.
Mine's a country singer.
Yours is a country singer. Who's yours?
Michael.
He looks
Michael
like
Ray.
You? He looks like you?
Shelby says he does. Michael Ray.
Well, I got to look at this dude. I got to check this dude out.
I'll show you. Let me find this picture. Because he is, I do agree. I mean, I think I'm a little bit better looking, but he's.
Oh my gosh! How did we not?
He
know
can
you
sing a little bit better than me.
A little bit better,
but not too much.
Yeah, I know. We didn't figure that.
Oh God, I don't want it to play the sound.
This is hilarious. Michael Ray is this guy?
Yeah.
She thinks he looks like you?
Yes. Well, I do too, but
interesting.
That's him.
Yeah, you can pass for him. Yeah, you can pass for brother.
I'm telling you. I mean, like I said, I think I got him a little bit there, but it's always a work in progress.
I know. With you, it is.
Yeah, definitely. So I do have one. Never met him before. I messaged him one day and told him we were doppelgangers. If he wanted to send me some merch.
Yeah. No. He didn't reply?
No.
Now, who's your favorite country artist?
Cody Johnson.
Hands down?
Hands down. Not even close.
Yeah.
He's the greatest.
Yeah.
You don't even listen to country.
I know.
You say Arab Church. That's all you know is Arab Church.
That's the only dude I know. Them and Shenandoah.
So what do you listen to?
I don't listen to music, believe it or not.
You don't listen to music at all? Mm-mm. Yeah, you do.
No, here's the deal.
So what do you do in the gym?
Here's the deal. I watch pool videos in the gym. That's what I do.
That would motivate me to leave the gym.
No, I get on there and I think, and I mentally think. So it's crazy that you say that, right? So you know how Will was riding with me?
Mm-hmm.
So Will's riding with me. He's like, can we get some tunes? I'm like, sure. So I turn on the music, and he likes heavy metal, like rock music. And I'm thinking to myself, this is miserable.
Your brain probably didn't know what to do.
Bro, my brain was on overload. Because when I drive down the road, I'm thinking about deals. I'm thinking about things I got to get done. I'm thinking about how can I be productive, the most productive in that amount of time period, and maximize my efficiency, right? That's the way my mind works. So I'm not listening to no freaking radio. I don't have time. I make 100 calls a day to my clients. And I still do that to this day. So I don't have time to have background music in the background. So I'm driving down the road, no music on. Now I may turn music on, like if I'm parked somewhere and just to have a background noise, but most of the time I don't.
Oh, no, I do. I got to jam out so I get my mind off things.
And that's a true statement in the gym. That's what I do. I pull up pool videos that while I'm on the treadmill. I put them on my phone sideways, and I watch my billiard players, and I learn patterns on how to play the game.
And that's why you're not big yet.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's not. I'm getting cardio in. I'm not trying to get big.
Yeah, you are.
I always want to be able to wipe my ass. you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Cardio will help with that.
Yeah. So you got to slim down first before you bulk up.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to get to where I want to be like freaking gigantor. It's not that. That's not what it's about to be.
You ain't got the discipline to get there.
I got tons of discipline, son. You talk to the wrong dude. You talk to the wrong dude.
I just saw your eyes light up when you said that.
You talking to the wrong freaking dude,
Oh,
bro.
God.
You know,
I'd put a challenge on you.
what kind of challenge?
A gym challenge.
Like what?
Like I would challenge you that in 7 months you couldn't have a six-pack.
I probably couldn't in 6 months.
I didn't. I said 7.
No, 7 months I couldn't.
Why? If you have the discipline, you can.
It has nothing to do with
Yeah,
this
you're an
one.
American, not an Americans, so you could do it.
I get that, but the thing is that I think it comes down to genetics and the way my body processes protein. So you know that whenever I was born, my kidneys were only 2/3 of the way developed. Right?
Yeah.
So whenever people take in protein consumption to build muscle, my kidneys don't absorb and don't filter protein and distribute it the way that most people do. So that's an issue that I run into on working out, because you're supposed to take in like 1.6 grams of protein per body weight or whatever it is, and I can only take in 0.8, and that's really too high for me because it can cause me to go into kidney failure, and that's why I have to watch that. So that's why I never want to be any type of. That's why I watch a lot about what I eat. Watch that all the time. I'm very, very cognizant about that. I drink a whole lot of water. For that reason, Jim saw that when he came up with the lady. He walked up to my car. She opened the door, and I had all these water bottles on my floor. He said, "Darren, at least it's not beer cans." And so, so I drink a whole lot of water. So I try to drink a gallon of water a day. That's what I normally drink. So, yeah, but it's true. It's so so you're right. So in 7 months, I probably wouldn't have a six-pack. And I'm not trying to get there. I'm just trying to slim down.
Yeah, no, you're not. I just said I'd place a bet on you. That's all I said.
Yeah, you can't.
That's all it was.
Look, if I wanted,
that was just a long explanation saying you would lose the bet.
Yeah, I guess maybe so. But I had, at least you have reasoning to know why I would lose that bet.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with reasoning. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I got you. All right.
Yeah. So whatever happened with the acai bowls? What's up with that? That was like the greatest thing ever. You were blowing up on the internet with it, and then
too much sugar. Too much sugar.
But they didn't have sugar-free versions?
Well, not that I know of at Playa Bowls. No, that was my favorite place. But they do have one place called Everbowl that's over in by Settlement at Willow Grove, and they're really good. No sugar in those, so I just don't ever get over that direction. It's out the way.
I miss those. Those things are so good.
Oh my God! Smoothie King carries them now.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's not the same.
It's not.
I had them.
It's not even close.
No.
Not even remotely close.
Because that's like fresh stuff at Pliable. That Smoothie King's frozen, shipped in.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it is fresh. They cut it right there. Yeah. You see it happening.
Yeah. Just like our old boy Dale.
My boy Dale,
Dale. Everything's fresh with Dale.
What about Dale? Paradise Smoothie?
That Paradise Smoothie.
You walk in there, you say, I want peaches. He cuts you a peach right there. Boom, puts it in your smoothie. You want watermelon? He cuts it. You want cantaloupe? Whatever you want, he has it. And he will cut it for you, and he puts it in the smoothie. No sugar added, all natural.
And you watch him cut every single thing up. And you can customize what you want.
That's right. Whatever you want, he'll make it.
What was your favorite one? Don't say the Allison, because that one was disgusting.
Allison's good. It tastes like vanilla ice cream.
No, yeah, until you know what's in it.
Yeah, that's the only problem. If you didn't know what was in it, you would love it.
But I do.
But you do. That's right. They got kale in it. They got spinach in it. They got avocado in it. They got broccoli, carrot. Yeah, all that in it.
There's no shot I would ever drink that.
No way. But it tastes like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, it does.
I know it does.
So that was your favorite one?
No, not my favorite. No. So they have a blueberry bliss. That's my favorite.
That's mine. That's my. Well, I like there's one he has. I can't think of the name of it, or maybe I customized it. I don't know. But it's oranges. It's orange, strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry.
Yeah.
All in one.
That's good.
And it is, it's like the orange, something with the orange in it makes it, it's a game changer. Yep. But Old Dale, that's the greatest smoothies in Baton Rouge.
Greatest smoothies.
By far.
Oh, man, fantastic. He's such a great guy.
Yes, he is.
Always asking questions about your family, always asking questions. You're just making it personal. And not only that, he does cell phone repairs.
Yep. Absolutely. And he's honest about them, too. I brought him mine about 6 months ago, and he told me it's not worth fixing. He said you're going to lose money. Might as well just get a new phone. So I did. I had my excuse, so I did it. But, yeah, awesome dude. Dell's awesome. Paradise Smoothies. It's right there. Was that Coursey and George O'Neill? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Coursey and no, Harold's Fairlane and George O'Neill.
Oh, yeah, Harold's Fairlane.
And Jones Creek, sorry. Jones
Creek.
Yep.
Yeah, Jones Creek. Yeah, right there on the corner, right where the big movie theater used to be.
Yep.
Right. What was that? Was that Grand Cinema?
Grand Cinema. Yep.
That was like before my time.
So back in the day, you could buy what's called a Liberty card. You ever heard of the Liberty card? Yeah, I figured you didn't. Anyway, so a Liberty card was they had all these different vendors on the back of the cards, and you can go, and so Grand Cinema was one of them. And you can go get into the movie for $1 and get a refreshment for $1. Literally.
Wow.
And that was that was because I graduated school.
What, 70-something?
92, bitch. And so I graduated high school in 92, college in 96. So, yeah, that was 97, 98. Yeah, and we had Liberty cards. And you can go to all these different places. They had like po' boy prices on the back of it, and they just basically give you either 10% off, or you can buy one and get one free, or like the movies was there, $1 to get into the movies with $1 refreshment. $1 popcorn, small popcorn. Yeah, it was, great deal. Great deal. How can you go to movies for $2?
No doubt. You can't get a napkin for 2 days nowadays.
No, it's insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the prices of crap has gone crazy through the roof.
You ain't lying.
Insane.
You are not lying. Everything's so freaking expensive.
The cost of everything has went up tremendously.
Yep. So make sure you get out and vote in November.
That's right.
If you want to change.
That's
so
right.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, so to kind of cap everything off, let's end it with this. So tell me if someone is moving to Livingston Parish, okay, not Denham, just anywhere in Livingston Parish, what are the 3 restaurants you would tell them to go to?
Let's see. Let me think about that for a minute. I'd have to say for Mexican food, I'm going to give you.
Yeah, that's right. Give me one in every category.
I'm going to give you a couple.
All right, so Mexican
food, I'm saying you got to go to Victoria's for their tamales, and you got to go to Sombreros. They have the best salsa and the best steak fajitas and steaks. So that's Mexican food. Okay. Japanese, Takumi, hands down.
Okay.
Sushi, Asahi, hands down. Hamburgers, Tyler says Don's. I don't. It was good.
Denham Patty's good too.
Denham Patty's fantastic.
Throw that
like
in there.
that as well. I'm trying to think of the name of that restaurant out there on the highway in French
The
Settlement.
one me and you and Pop went at that day.
Marley's. Marley's
There's one
restaurant.
where he almost died, or he was eating the red beans and rice that was hot.
No. That's Charlie's.
Oh, Charlie's.
So the owners were, what I understand,
Marley
the owners were family members or whatever. They broke off with it. That's what I heard. I don't know the truth behind that, but anyway. So I would definitely say Charlie's and Marley's. Those are very, very good for seafood. Yep. Marley's has a steak special on Thursdays, starting at I think it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Get there early because the parking lot fills up and there's a line out the door. They do like a 10 to 12 ounce ribeye with a side, with a salad, with bread, I think for like $16. It's a fantastic deal. Yeah. Really good food. Marley's is great. Let's see, what else have we covered? Japanese. We covered
fried
Mexican.
chicken.
Fried chicken. Okay, there's one place in Livingston Parish for fried chicken. That's the place over there off of, it's right there in the little strip mall. Where's it at? God, what's the name of that
in
place?
Denham?
Yes.
Like by Bass Pro?
Oh, not by Bass Pro, by the Axtron place, right in that little strip right there.
They got Kitchen 16?
Kitchen 16 got fantastic fried chicken.
I agree.
The best, huh? Who you think got better in Denham?
In Denham?
Yeah.
Linda's.
Linda's is a good chicken too.
Linda's is good. They're both, I like Linda's better because it's a home cooked place.
Yeah.
It's original. Kitchen 16 is a Chinese owned place, so they ship their stuff out. So Linda's makes their chicken right there. Kill the chicken in the back, bring it in, clean it.
That's what they do?
I've seen it. I don't know if they do it anymore, but that's how they used to do things.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I just made that up. But Linda's is definitely the go-to fried chicken place.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Out here.
Other than that,
that's like we eat fish at Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, they walk into the aquarium and throw it in a line.
That's where they get them fresh, caught fresh every day.
Straight out the pond.
Never
out
know
front,
what you're
right?
gonna get. Order the mystery fish.
Yeah. You
can get you a bass. You may get a perch. You may get a goldfish. Who knows?
What do you want? Mysteryfish.com.
It's a grab bag. Yeah, that was a good list. I'd agree with most of those.
Yeah,
that's
really
good.
Really good food. What about as far as fast food? Have you been to a restaurant? I've never eaten there. That one that was the Cap and D's up there by the interstate.
Highway 16 or Highway 20 or whatever.
Diner, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's awful.
Is it?
Terrible.
Never been there.
Worst food I've ever had in my life. And I had it multiple times. I gave them multiple tries.
I've never been there.
Oh yeah, they've been complained about so much on Facebook and stuff. I've never seen anyone there.
Yeah.
I know they're bound to close down.
Yeah, what about the I heard a lot of good things about the Yellow House, the Yellow Brick House.
Yellow Brick House is good. Yeah, it's cheap.
They serve
really cheap.
They serve breakfast there?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. I love Yellow Brick House. But fast food wise, I mean, I have my 3 that I go eat every single week.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't change it up.
Let's see if I can guess on what they are.
You know what they are.
All right. Raising Cane's.
That's on Mondays.
Chick-fil-A.
That's on Tuesdays.
Smalls.
And that's on Wednesdays, which is today.
Yep. Then what's Thursday and Friday?
Cane's and Chick-fil-A.
Wow. And that's how you do it. Every week.
That's the only meal I eat, too.
Unbelievable. So you are OMAD? 1 meal a day?
Yep.
That's the only meal you eat. You don't eat nothing when you get home. Don't even snack?
I mean, I may snack every now and then, but not normally.
What about if you
I
want to
just
barbecue?
fast.
What about if you want to barbecue some?
I don't barbecue during the week. I only do that on the weekends.
Really?
Yeah. So I fast every 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I fast for 12 hours, and then I eat around 11, or which I ate right before I came here, so around 11, and then I'll eat again at 11 tomorrow.
That's crazy. So I fast too, so I got an app on my phone. Actually, I'll show you.
And that's how I can drink a lot of beer and eat a lot of fast food and not get fat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna
That's
catch
how you
up.
do it.
It's gonna catch up with you, baby. Don't worry.
No, not when you fast for that long.
Mm-hmm. So right now I got 8 minutes and 17 seconds before I can eat my first thing for today.
And then when do you eat again?
I can start eating again. My fast ends. I can eat all the way through till 8:46 tonight, and I can't eat again until 12:46 tomorrow.
So you can eat from 12 to 8 every day?
12:46
to 8 p.m.
to 8 p.m. Yes.
So from every day you eat from 12 to 6.
12 to 8.
12 to 8.
Yeah.
And you can eat anything in that interval?
Anything in that interval, yep. Anything I want to. But I don't eat anything I want to. I try to eat kind of clean. Like when I leave here, I'm going to Don's. I got a meeting over there when I leave here. So I don't know what I'm going to get. I'll get something decent.
That's good. Yeah.
Yep.
No, my fasting works.
Well, let's conclude with this, man. I just want to let everybody know that these were all of our opinions. Nothing was actually fact that we stated as far as the opinions of the restaurant. Go try them yourself. Everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different opinions of things. And we know what we say about opinions. Everybody knows that. Everybody got one, right?
Yep.
And so let's continue and move forward. And hope you have a fantastic day. Let's go make it happen. And really
Peace.
appreciate y'all. Later.